Ceiling fan is blinking/flickering.
What's the brand and model of your ceiling fan? How old is it?
Brand new Hunter Dempsey.
How long has this been going on with your Hunter ceiling fan? What have you tried so far?
As soon as I installed it.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I bought 2 fans. I read online it could be a faulty receiver, so I tried swapping the receivers and the problem is still there.
Hi, I'm Franklin. Welcome to Just Answer. I'll be assisting you with your electrical question today. I'm sorry that you're having trouble with your fan. Let's see if I can help you sort this out. You indicated that you tried swapping out the receiver unit. Is this the type of receiver unit that wires in at the canopy where the fan connects to the ceiling house wires? WHT/block/ground.
Correct. The receiver came with a fan. I'll send 3 pictures. Hello? Hello, we started our conversation 2 hours ago.
I'm sorry. I had a T-storm come through my area and interrupt the internet connection. May we continue?
Please. I send pictures for reference.
Yes. Thanks. I want to first confirm that the ceiling wires are confirmed to be correctly attached as hot blocks, neutral, WHT, ground, GRN. The wire colors comes out of the ceiling are unclear in the pics. And if you could send me a clear pic of the wiring diagram of the receiver, that would be helpful also. Thanks. What I'd like to try is to connect the fan light from the switch/house power directly to see if the flicker still occurs. That will determine if the problem is within the receiver or within the fan's light kit, which is where I believe there is probably a loose connection. But I would like to see the wiring diagram and the remote to confirm some things before I tell you that this is okay to do.
Sorry I don't get an alert when you respond. I don't have a ground coming from the ceiling. I have 2 whites which were together and a red wire coming from the ceiling.
Okay, thanks for that. The lack of a ground can sometimes be the cause of erratic issues with electronic devices, but let's look a bit further at this. So did you get what I was suggesting earlier about bypassing the receiver? I want to connect the house wiring directly to the fan WHT BLUE. I just want to see a clear pic of the wiring diagram on the remote before you go ahead with this. I have to sign off for the day. He'll be back tomorrow, so I will check back in with you then.
I bypassed the receiver by connecting the black and blue from the fan to the red and white to the 2 white I had from my ceiling. It still blinked and I heard a loud buzzing sound. File attached, Z7ZQQ4V. File attached, PS2V76G. File attached, L77Q726.
Thanks for the pics. And for testing out the fan without the receiver. The results indicate that the problem is in the fan itself.
Hi, I connected the blue wire from the fan to the red from the ceiling. Was that correct to test it? Can we schedule a time to start the chat, around 10:30 Central Time? I'm working right now, but I'm at home and can be free after 10:15. Thanks.
That's fine. See you then.
Was the bypass connection correct? The ceiling has one red and two white. The fan has one blue, one black, and one white. I connected the blue and the black to the red and connected the white from the fan to two white from ceiling.
Try just one, the blue, from the fan first. That should be the light.
File attached, SG3V422.
Then try just the black. That should be the fan.
I'm not sure what you mean by try the black.
Red wire from ceiling to the black wire from fan. White from ceiling to white from fan. Blue not connect right now.
Okay, I did that and turned it on.
Does it flicker like it did before? Sorry. This is the fan slash.
The blue I believe is for the light switch, so I can't judge it by the light, so I'll listen for a pause from the fan.
Now I'd like you to remove the black wire. Connect the red from the ceiling to the blue wire, black wire not connected.
Testing it now. No flickering after 2 minutes. No flickering at all after 5 minutes.
So if you reconnect with the remote and the flickering comes back, the problem is definitely the remote. Make sure that your wire nut connections are good and secure. It is most likely the receiver, but it could also be the handheld unit as well. Are good and secure.
I tried 2 receivers with a separate control for each receiver.
Very strange indeed.
The flickering occurred with both receivers. We do have 2 other exact fans installed in our house. I checked the receiver to see if we can change the frequency, but didn't see any buttons or sliders. It's definitely not wiring, or the fact that I don't have ground wire coming from the ceiling right.
The way to determine if it is crosstalk between multiple fans would be to kill the power to all the other, same brand, fans in the house, then come back and try this one. It's not the ground issue, as this device, receiver, does not require a ground.
I will try that. It's definitely not wiring, or the fact that I don't have ground wire coming from the ceiling right.
Correct. And it's not wiring, as the fan and light work fine when the remove is taken out of the picture.
I ask because the instructions say the ceiling fan must be grounded. If ground wire for the installation site is not presented, to immediately stop installation and consult electrician.
It's for electrical safety. And I haven't seen what's going on in the ceiling box. You may very well have a ground if that box is metal and has a metal conduit. Bring the red and white wires over to it.
My last message came in before your last response. So it's definitely not wiring, or the fact that I don't have ground wire coming from the ceiling right. Sorry, ignore the last message. The box is metal and does have conduit as opposed to BX or anything else.
Okay, so then you do have a ground. The ground is the metal box and the metal conduit. And BX, which has a metal jacket with just a white and black wire, also works the same way. The metal jacket is the ground.
At this point, what are my options? Or what do you suggest I do?
I would try killing the power to the other fans to eliminate the possibility that there is any crosstalk. If the flickering still is happening, I think that you should return the fan. There just has to be something with that fan that is not wanting to work with a remote, I guess.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad that I was able to assist you today. Please feel free to come back with any future questions, and if that happens to be electrical in nature, you can start your inquiry with For Wire Guy Franklin. If I'm on the platform, I'll be happy to assist you.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.